I outgrew my day ones. And this is something that I hate to say. This is something that kind of hurts my heart to say, honestly, because for a long time I kind of attached my identity with these people. For a long time, I thought this was supposed to be for life. I thought this was, this is how life is supposed to be. You be with your friends, you build that bond, boom, it's for life. It's not going to end. And sometimes you got to realize that if you want to grow, you got to cut some things off. And it's a hard truth. It's a hard realization to face. But you had to be willing to do that. You had to be ready. You had to be prepared for that. And at this stage of my life, I feel like I'm prepared for that. But at the same time, I feel like at the same time, I have prolonged this from happening. There's been a lot of times that I literally settled for whatever they had going on just so I could still have that connection. Whole time, I knew damn well deep down inside that I was no longer resonating with the things that they had going on. I was no longer resonating with the way they thought. I was no longer resonating with the way they approached life. I was no longer resonating with the habits they had, right? But I didn't want to tie that off. I didn't want to lose that part of me. Because at the end of the day, if you really think about it, it was me losing a part of me. I attached my identity towards them. They were doing the things that my old self was doing. That's why it hurt so bad because I had to look in the mirror and see that, man, this is my old self that they are wanting to come around. It's not my new self. And something funny quite happened not too long ago. So my birthday was like 4 days ago. My birthday was 4 days ago. And this was like the 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 eye changer, like the eye opening thing that I seen. I wanted to spend my birthday with my friends, right? That I cut off. I wanted to spend my birthday with them because I was like, you know what? I don't really do that much things for my birthday. I don't even do nothing. But this birthday that I had 4 days ago, I literally did not do nothing. Like I literally woke up, I went to the gym, I got me some donuts because shit, I wasn't gonna buy no birthday cake for myself. So I bought some donuts, right? And then I was plotting on what video to make. Literally, that was what I did for my birthday. And originally, what I had planned was to go out with my friends. And I was letting them know, I was like, yo, let's do something. Let's do something. I was hitting them up. And then out of nowhere, they ghosted on me pretty much. My day ones ghosted on me. And this is something that has never happened. They've never done something like this. So the fact that this happened, like at this point in my life, maybe I might be reading too deep into it, but I feel like I'm not at the same time. It's showing me that, like, you know what? There's a reason why this happened. There's a reason why they were making excuses to not want to hang out with me, even though they said they were going to do this. They said they were on board for this. When the time came, all of a sudden, excuses. But it's cool. I'm not tripping about that. What I'm tripping about is the fact that I was tying myself to that so long, for so long. And the last time I hanged out with these people, I didn't really, I felt off. I felt out of line. Like I feel like I could have been doing something more productive. So the fact that I went towards this and I did this again shows me how much I was clinging towards my old self, how much I wanted to cling towards that. And now I've completely broken that off. I still have love for these people. Obviously, I'm not a cold-hearted person. I've never been like that. I've never been like that in my life, and I never will be like a cold person. I still got love for these people, but in the sense of me having you having complete access towards me, that is dead. Nah, like nah, access, my time, my access, all of that is valuable. I respect myself too much. I did too much. I put too much work in for me to not value myself and hold myself to a higher standard. I put too much work for that. And it's nothing personal. I still love these people. I literally told him I still love you. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is at this point in my life. I I I know that I'm destined for more, and I'm prepared to take on what I had to take on for me to get to where I want to get to. And whatever that comes with, I'm prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's just what that is. Sometimes you gotta cut off old things that you no longer align with, especially when you don't find it appealing no more. Like once you don't find that thing that you used to do appealing, that I think that's a big indicator that you've outgrown whatever that is. And you need to trust that. You need to trust that because you outgrown that for a reason. There's a reason why it's not appealing to you no more. That means you need to move on forward. You need to move on forward and experience whatever you need to experience in this new chapter of your life. And yeah, I hope this resonated with you. I hope this resonated with someone. And yeah, please like, subscribe, and yeah.